Welcome back, you beautiful people, to the 2024 El Predicto. I've been doing these since 2017, talking about what I expect to happen in the market moving forward. And we're going to jump into what I expected to happen last year and what actually did happen versus what I expect to happen next year. As always, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this with someone who you think might like this type of information. And you can download the buyer or seller guides below or schedule an appointment with me directly in the Calendly link below. Let's just get right into it. We'll talk about 2023 combined. I predicted the maximum amount of inventory to be 4,000, the number of sales to be 16,000, and the price to go up by about 3%. The brokerages, both Remax and Royal LePage, two major brokerages who make predictions, expected 2 or 4% growth. The reality was the inventory hit a maximum number of 4,138. The number of sales was surprisingly low at just under 12,000, and the average price went down by 5.5%, leading up to what some people think is going to happen in 2024 is a bit of a rebound year. Now, 2023, we expected the inventory to be, for residential, maximum of 3,000, the sales to be about 12,000, and the average price to go up by 2. But the reality was the inventory, sales, and price, you can all see there, a little bit lower than expected. Inventory, of course, a little bit higher. The reason it's estimated is because halfway through the year, the real estate boards changed how they were putting out stats. And you can see with the prediction in 2024, it shows a little bit different than the prediction in 2023. That was on the residential side. If we look at the condo side, you can see the prediction inventory not to be more than 1,000, sales to be about 4,000, the price to go up by 4%. Now, the interesting thing, I did expect the condo prices to go up more than the residential prices. What actually happened is they went down by less than the residential prices. So interesting to see that there is a discrepancy between the condo side and the residential side. Now, in 2024, we are no longer separating into different property classes in terms of residential versus condo. We're talking about ownership types. So detached versus townhouse. Now, townhouse can incorporate both a condo townhouse or a residential townhouse versus apartment. So getting into it, 2024, the brokerages are expecting the prices to go up by between 2% or 4.5%, depending which brokerage you ask. Inventory, I don't expect to be more than 2,500 on the detached houses side. I do believe sales would go up to about 7,000. Remember last year they were about 6,100, and the price to go up by about 3%. Again, a real big drop in terms of average prices in 2023. On the townhouse, this is definitely the most sought after segment, okay? A lot of people are buying townhouses. I expect to see about 4,500 sales, the inventory not more than 1,500, and the price to go up on this segment specifically because there's going to be a bigger demand versus the amount of inventory. And then on the apartment side, I expect the apartments, as you can see here, to go up by about 2%. The inventory to be less than 1,000. It might even be lower than that. As you saw last year, was 640 something at its absolute peak. I don't think that we'll see more than 1,000 apartments at any given time. The sales 2,500. And again, you see the brokerage is expecting either a 2% or a 4%. So this is what I believe to happen in 2024. We're 1 month down. As of the time of recording, it's mid-February. It's almost Valentine's Day tomorrow. And we're seeing an absolute shift in the market. We're seeing multiple offer presentations that we hadn't seen in the past across most property types. So what this tells me is that we have turned a corner. People are believing that the interest rates will be coming down, and they're trying to beat the rate, because as the interest rates come down, the average prices will go up. So savvy buyers are acting now. If you or your family is considering buying, selling, or investing in real estate in 2024, please reach out. You can either do so by DM. You can call me directly. The phone number 1-888-REAL585. And until next time, keep it real, collective.